Hello there guys, it's LazyBeast here. Now this is going to be the gearing up guide for Season 4 in Shadowlands. And in this video I want to answer any questions you have about gearing up in the new season and let you know about specific things like tier set bonuses and what's going on with those, for example. So let's jump in. So first of all, the season is going to start on the 2nd of August for American realms and the 3rd of August for EU and everyone else. So it's only a few weeks away. So the first big thing that's going to change in Season 4 are the addition of the Fated raids. So this is basically going to make the old raids from Shadowlands relevant again. It's going to be on a weekly rotation, so one of the raids will be fated per week, and when raid is fated, its difficulty is increased and it also drops current Season 4 item level gear. At the start of Season 4, you will get a quest to go and kill some Fated raid bosses. Initially, the quest will be to kill 30 Fated raid bosses. Once you've done this quest, you'll get an item called the Puzzling Cartel Diner, and you can exchange this for one piece of gear from the vendors that are in Oribos just by the Great Vault. These vendors mainly sell weapons and trinkets from the 3 Shadowlands raids, so you'll be able to target specific pieces. Once you've done this quest once and bought one item, you'll get another quest to go and kill 20 raid bosses, and then after that, a third quest to go and kill 10 more raid bosses. So you can get 3 of these cartel diners, and then once you've got 3 and bought 3 items, that's it. The vendors will no longer be available to you. So you need to make sure you know which 3 items you're going to target if you don't get them dropping from the raids themselves. The items that the vendors sell are at the fated level of gear, so that is basically the normal level of gear from the raid. So it's important to note that boss kills are counted as unique per week, so you can't, for example, go into LFR, kill Holondrus, and then go into normal and kill Holondrus again, and then go into heroic and kill Holondrus again. It doesn't work that way. If you go and clear, say, 6 bosses of a raid on heroic and then your guild stops for the week, you can then go into LFR and kill the last few bosses of the raid on LFR, for example, to finish off. It's just the kills per week. It doesn't matter what difficulty you kill them on, as long as you kill them once on any difficulty in that given week. So if you clear the full raid of fated bosses each week, the earliest you're going to be able to get one of these cartel diners and buy a specific piece of gear is the 3rd week of Season 4, and the earliest that you'll get the 3rd one is week 6 of the season. So that'll happen basically if you just kill every single boss in a fated raid that's up each week. Another addition to raiding this time round is the upgrade shards and items. So these are currently a 100% drop chance off every raid boss kill. So what you can start doing is collecting these as soon as Season 4 goes live when you start killing raid bosses. They're specific to the difficulty you kill the boss on. So say you just raid normal with your guild for a while. You're going to collect normal upgrade shards. So what you can do, if you only ever raid normal, what you can do is go into LFR if you're missing a certain piece of gear. If you get a piece of gear that you need from LFR, you can then upgrade it using those shards that you've got from the normal raiding that you've done. It's currently 20 shards needed to upgrade a piece of gear, so 20 boss kills. So the idea with this system is if you take like a typical raider and you're just going to raid normal on Fated when the season comes out, when your guilds progress through the normal raid and you want to start doing the heroic Fated raids, you can then start collecting the heroic shards and then eventually upgrade the gear that you got from the normal raiding. Now it's also important to know that these shards don't work in a linear fashion, so if you went straight to Mythic, which obviously not many people do, but if you went straight to Mythic raiding and got a few of these upgrade items, you could then go into LFR, get a piece of LFR gear and upgrade that straight to Mythic quality. Now I doubt many people are going to be doing that, but it's just good for you to know that that is a possibility. So that's the stuff for raiding done. Let's talk about Mythic Plus. So this is the chart of item levels that are going to be the rewards from Season 4 Mythic Plus. Now the big thing with Mythics in Season 4 is you've got to remember that the dungeon pool has changed, so we've got both wings of Tazavesh that are still there, then we've got Mecha gone back in its 2 wings just as it was in BFA, we've got the Return to Karazhan dungeon again in its 2 wings from Legion, and we've also got Grimrail Depot and Iron Docks, so there's all the items from those dungeons that will be usable in Season 4 at current item level. So there may be some items that you want to go back and get from them, so notably thinking about things like the Mechagon rings for example, or maybe some trinkets from Karazhan or whatever. It's just important to go and check your BIS list for your class or spec, and just see if any of these things have been moved up into the, you must get these things kind of category, so you can be farming them when the season starts. It has been confirmed that the world bosses are also going to be updated, so they're going to be tied to the fated raid. So for example, when Sepulchre of the First Ones is out, the world boss in Zereth Mortis will be fated too, so it'll be more difficult to kill, and it'll drop item level 285 fated gear. When Castle Nathria is the fated raid of the week, it's any of the 4 world bosses that are in Shadowlands, the ones that came with the start of the expansion. So whichever one is up that week when Castle Nathria is fated, that'll be the one that you can go and kill for the extra high level gear. Now tier sets, Blizzard have confirmed that tier sets are going to work exactly the same as they do now. There's no new tier set bonuses or anything like that. And the creation catalyst is going to work exactly the same as it does now, so all your charges are going to carry forward. So if you've got 10 charges in Season 3, they'll be there when Season 4 starts. So when you start getting Season 4 gear, you can then make those pieces into tier, just as you could do in Season 3. There won't be any fated tier set tokens dropping from Castle Nathria or fated Sanctum of Domination, so don't worry about that. And you may also be thinking about the Shards of Domination system from Sanctum of Domination. That is remaining like gone, it's finished, you don't need to think about that at all. The Domination Shards won't work in Season 4. The only thing that we're still waiting for some clarification on, and I will be doing a separate video on this if there's any big changes to it, are the Legendaries. Now, we're not sure if these are going to stay at the same item level. It would be a bit odd if they did, because the gear that you're going to get from like plus 15s and from Heroic and Mythic Raiding and from PvP is going to end up being higher than the item level of your Legendary if it stays as it currently is. So we don't know if there's going to be new base items going into Season 4, or if there's going to be some item that we can go out and get and earn that's going to just be able to apply to the Legendaries that we've currently got to upgrade them like that. So stay tuned for any information on that. As soon as we know something, I will put a video out explaining how that's going to work. The PvP gearing systems are going to be the same as they are in Season 3 currently when they go into Season 4, so if you understand how that works, then that's going to all be the same, no worries there. I'm not going to say too much about the PvP gearing because I'm no expert at it, I don't really engage in it, so hopefully you know what you're doing on that front. For fresh level 60s or anyone that's returning to the game, the best way to gear up is going to be, as it is really, just in general, is to go into the normal dungeons and then go into Heroics when you've got enough gear, and then head into Mythics and start doing LFR when you've got enough gear, and gradually build up. If you're in a guild, they're obviously going to help you go through the normal raids, or maybe into Heroic eventually, and yet it's just the same old, same old. If you're PvPing, start with your Honor gear, and then aim to get your Conquest gear. Do the world boss each week and then try and get some Mythic Plus done as well for a nice weekly vault. Again, you can get some weekly vault stuff from the LFR raids too, and then just hope for the best. So that mostly covers everything about the gearing up process in Season 4 other than the Legendaries. Again, subscribe to the channel and I'll put a video out as soon as we get information on that if you're interested. I hope you've enjoyed watching, guys. I've been LazyBeast. Please leave a like on the video if you've enjoyed it and consider subscribing for more videos like this. Take care, guys. Catch you next time.